Welcome to another video created especially for those who feel the connection of the chosen ones. I want to start with a warning. The truth is coming to light. The matrix is already dying, and the system is collapsing. In the apocalypse, there will not be an end but a beginning. The great deceptions of the world are falling apart, and you will understand everything in this video. If you don't see yourself as part of this group, this content may not resonate with your soul or spirit, and that's perfectly fine. There's no need to continue if you don't feel that connection. However, if you truly are one of the chosen, the next words will speak deeply to your heart. You are nearing the end of your journey. We are once again on the steps to heaven, where God communicates with you through signs and synchronicities. It's clear that we are at the end of this cycle. This message is for you to reflect on your conversations with people from different parts of the world and on your daily experiences. The signs and synchronicities are clearly showing that we are approaching the conclusion of this phase. I am Dolores, and I am here to guide you on this journey of evolution. The energetic frequencies are intensifying, and you, as a chosen one, are in harmony with the earth in the 5D vibration, connecting with the true reality. True transformation begins when we recognize that our energy and attention are precious resources to be used wisely. As you align with these higher frequencies, you'll notice that it's no longer necessary to try to be understood by everyone. Instead, focus on your own evolution and strengthening your connection with the earth and the universe. Recently, I felt a different energy while walking through the park. I met several people I knew, and when greeting them, it felt like we were all there at the same time. The energy was unique, as if we were gathered once again, signaling a division of frequencies. During my walk, I heard John Lennon's Imagine, and it deeply moved me. We are in the final stage of this transformation process. Last night, I spoke with someone from another continent about how people seem to change their minds or drift away suddenly in recent months. You may have noticed this too, when encountering others. Some people change completely from one day to the next. You are connecting with others more intensely than ever before, meeting strangers who feel like old friends, while some may feel uneasy in your presence. We are witnessing a division of frequencies. Each person emits a frequency, and you must align vibrationally. Reality is updating, and so are you. Seek that vibrational alignment. It's natural to question whether it's okay to move forward as a chosen one. The answer is yes, it's perfectly fine because you have already separated from your previous frequency. Now, you exist on a higher plane. Those still in a lower frequency can no longer pull you back down. Once you've risen, nothing can lower you. It's important to understand the truth about Ascension. Once you see it, you can never unsee it. Just as an eagle cannot go back to being a chick, and an oak tree cannot return to being an acorn, once you ascend, you gain new abilities. We are soaring higher than ever, and once you are flying, you will never crawl on the ground again. There's no need to struggle against yourself during this process. Instead, surrender to the transformation. Let go of the false self to become more complete, which sometimes means releasing the identities you've used to define yourself. It can be difficult for your pride to accept that you are not your achievements, good deeds, or status in the world. You are part of something far greater than all of these things combined. Think of Daniel in the lion's den, surrounded by danger, yet he kept his faith and was protected. Likewise, just as Noah built the ark and started a new cycle while others were left behind, you are safe in your higher plane. Think of Moses, who led the Israelites out of Egypt, crossing the Red Sea and leaving slavery behind, heading toward the Promised Land. In the same way, once you cross this spiritual sea, there is no going back. You have been transformed and now live authentically. Consider Joseph, who was sold by his brothers but eventually became a figure of authority in Egypt. Despite the attempts to bring him down, he overcame all obstacles. You too have overcome frequency barriers. You've already gone through this, so there's no need for concern. You have left that previous state behind. It's an honor to be here to help guide you out of that negative timeline and into the 5D Earth, the heaven on earth. And remember, you don't need to wait for death to experience heaven, for heaven is already here on earth. Thousands of people can confirm this in the comments. Heaven is here on earth. Every moment you spend reflecting and connecting with the earth in 5D is an opportunity to reveal the purity and authenticity of your true spiritual self. By embracing this truth, you not only heal yourself but also become a healing force for the planet. Lower states of consciousness, like fear, guilt, and shame, no longer have a place in your life. Many people wonder how to reach this state, and I've been sharing this for some time. It is essential to find your inner power and express your authentic self. Seek a place within you where fear does not exist, because when fear fades away, your true self shines like a radiant light. Not everyone responds the same way to higher frequency energies. Those who are not fully prepared may experience ascension symptoms, such as mental breakdowns or even seizures. People who are awakened but not ready for these energies may feel physical discomfort, have strange dreams, or suffer from dehydration. On the other hand, those who approach higher frequencies with preparation and openness experience wonderful outcomes, discovering new abilities, connecting with their higher self, and enjoying many positive results. You may be wondering how to recognize when these high-frequency energies are coming so you can prepare. The truth is, it's always a good idea to stay prepared. Don't just wait for cosmic events like a full moon or solstice. Use the present moment to live authentically and let your light shine more brightly than ever. You're on the right path, and together, we are ascending the ladder to heaven. Stay hydrated, rested, and grounded. Tune into your emotions, connect with nature, and remain open to receiving. Receiving an influx of high energy can be deeply transformative, but it can also be challenging depending on your current state. If you have unresolved emotions, these energies may bring them to the surface. If you're not taking good care of your body, these energies can intensify symptoms of illness or pain. For those on a journey of self-awareness and spiritual enrichment, some challenges of this process may feel familiar. Becoming more conscious, maturing spiritually, and questioning old patterns isn't easy. It requires effort. But this process brings great rewards, like the joy of reconnecting with your true self, feeling more whole, wise, and fulfilled. The true messages from God are simple. They aren't the complexities you find in newspapers or complicated texts. Simplicity comes from God, revealing the truth about who you are. Everything is being revealed. Give a like if your authentic self is emerging. We are reaching the end of a phase in many ways. Even those who aren't fully aware of the changes may be unconsciously preparing. Some people sense that something is happening, even if they don't quite understand what it is. Therefore, what matters isn't so much what you believe, but whether you are listening to your inner guidance. Intuition is always aligned with these truths, so it's recommended to feel and listen to these energies daily. When you wake up, tune in to the energies you feel and see what the universe has in store. Being prepared makes it easier to navigate this period of ascension, which can be tumultuous and unstable. Each person has made their own choices through free will, and not everyone is following you on this journey. This may be noticeable in your daily life. Today, while walking through the park, I had a feeling of a triumphant return. It seemed like all the familiar faces were there at the same time, giving the impression that everyone was present. This gathering was a reflection of the energy we're experiencing. The world of illusions, where many have spent their lives, is dissolving. It's as if a veil is being lifted, revealing the truth behind appearances. Now that the illusion is fading, we are at the end of this phase. Keeping focus is crucial to crossing this transition. Reaching this point and passing through the time divide is an honor. You may be carrying worries that weigh on your mind and heart. I am here to remind you of your divine essence and cosmic origin, which grants you the creative power of the universe. Feel this deeply, and share in the comments if you also sense it. There's nothing more to do. Everything has already been accomplished. We are in the season of revelation, and you're already there. Deep in your subconscious, you are returning to a time that no longer exists. Many civilizations are preparing for something extraordinary. Ignite the flame of love and creative power in your heart, for the new world that is emerging brings universal wisdom into your day. You become able to create with love and light, manifesting the new era. Throughout time, we have brought truths to show that the path of love, integrated with the divine, manifests happiness and prosperity. But it is in times of great planetary transformations that you realize the true creative power you possess. It's understandable to feel empathetic and unsettled at times, especially when people seem hostile without reason. However, their opinion matters less than your own journey and personal transformation. Even amidst external chaos, you reside in a dimension of joy and abundance. This isn't because you've stood still, but because you've worked hard for the light. Even when facing many obstacles, you remained firm in your faith and hope for a better world. We have given you glimpses of a new world where brotherhood and integration among all beings are the norm. You've seen how possible it is to manifest this wonderful new world in your life. You will pass through the rift, crossing timelines. The content of your character is solid. Keep your focus and direct your attention daily. We are at the end game. Right now, you are in a kind of cosmic bubble, while many remain immersed in illusion. Some choose not to follow the majority and act as anchors for the new energies of the planet's quantum leap. Yes, the quantum leap is imminent and has already begun. You can feel the transformation subtly, even as the world undergoes massive changes, like a pandemic. The truth is that the real awakening and the call of the light are stronger now. Various resources are being used to distribute the work efficiently. With recent events, many souls have been assigned to specific sectors with special missions. Some are in a state free from matter, while others still inhabit a physical body. All are being sent to assist in anchoring the new energies that will serve as the foundation for the birth of the new era. You have already transitioned to a higher plane of existence, and your brothers and sisters are ready to welcome you as a hero. There's no need to worry anymore. We are witnessing a portion of the collective, known as the critical mass, rising to a higher frequency. We have been lifted from the old timeline, and this isn't something mystical or spiritual, it's simply a shift in frequencies. You are vibrating at a different level now. Don't fear the deaths you've witnessed, they were planned, and the souls have moved on to new roles in the astral realm to continue the work of ushering in the new era. Remember, there is no finish line. The transformation must continue. Transformation often comes with upheaval and change, which can be challenging, even when it's positive. You've likely experienced other times in your life that have shown you this truth. Now that you've undergone adjustments to your energy systems, you can be assured that more changes are on the way. However, know that each time it will get easier to handle these energies. Whenever new downloads, updates, and activations occur within you, it will be easier to adapt to them. One of the most encouraging aspects is the absence of fear. Some of the chosen ones have been dealing with Ascension symptoms for years and understand what's happening, though it may not necessarily be easier for them, even with experience. But everything is changing now, and you can trust that it will become easier because your body is adjusting to absorb higher frequency energies. That's why I encourage you to let go of fears, concerns, and doubts about physical improvements. They will come. This will happen because you have followed the guidance to stay grounded, rested, hydrated, and relaxed during intense periods of ascension symptoms. Now is an excellent time to start making plans and creating what you want to experience because you've passed through this phase of the cycle and emerged renewed and radiant. Think of when Moses led the Israelites through the Red Sea. They faced difficulties and challenges, but each trial prepared them for greatness in the Promised Land. Similarly, recall how David faced Goliath. Despite the giant's size and strength, David prevailed because of his faith and courage. You are undergoing a transformation that is preparing you for a future filled with light and love. Embrace these changes with faith and courage, knowing that you are becoming more aligned with your true divine essence. Understanding your connection to the source energy is essential for anyone who sees themselves as one of the chosen. Most people didn't grow up in environments that taught them they are part of source energy, that the entirety of that source resides within them. Without this early guidance, you may have felt lonely, unworthy, or even like a sinner, believing you were disappointing God with improper thoughts, small lies, or mistakes. Now, as an adult and one of the chosen, your task is to undo all of that programming. Some people in the spiritual community still struggle to believe that they are part of source energy, creating experiences to expand that source. Many understand this conceptually, but they still believe that part of humanity is inherently bad. If you are an aspect of the source, then so is everyone else. It's essential to reject the notion that part of humanity is not really human, such as androids or illusions meant to create separation. Source energy is about inclusion. Think of Jesus, who welcomed sinners and outcasts, showing that everyone is worthy of God's love. He taught to love your neighbor as yourself, indicating that we all share the same divine essence. Yes, there are differences between you and others, and these differences can lead to conflict, but these conflicts also contribute to the expansion of source energy. There's no need to dehumanize anyone, because in doing so, you are dehumanizing a part of yourself. In past lives, you may have made mistakes, and these people represent an opportunity for you, as a being of source energy, to forgive, feel empathy, and offer unconditional love. These are ways of manifesting source energy in human form. People's negative actions reflect their disconnection from the source, offering you the chance to forgive and expand your consciousness to reconnect. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and feel the source energy as the divine spark that resides in all of us. We all take on different roles to experience the return to the love from which we came. With this understanding, you can live your best realities without worrying about ascension. Consider the story of Zacchaeus, a dishonest tax collector who, upon meeting Jesus, transformed his behavior and found redemption. In the same way, by recognizing that we are all part of the same source, you can find compassion even for those who have erred and offer them forgiveness and unconditional love. You can be the manifestation of source energy, embracing and expanding your being. We are resolving ancient conflicts that have existed across the galaxy and integrating these energies to create a more harmonious planet. This takes time, but it's something you can always hold on to for hope and optimism. You can raise your frequency even without apparent cause in the world around you. Though the external world may seem polarized and tumultuous, when you look within, you will find that you are much calmer and more balanced. There is more peace, harmony, and love within you now than at any other point in human history. That's why we always encourage you to look inward. Those who want to keep you in conflict will try to draw your attention to the external world. Many television programs, for example, exploit the idea that people enjoy watching conflict. But you who are awakened, know what's best for you. You understand that by harmonizing with Earth's energy, connecting with the energy of animals, and feeling your own internal energy, you feel better. Identifying ways to raise your own energy will make you happier, healthier, and more prosperous. When others ask, "What's your secret?" you'll be able to share it with them, helping to speed up the ascension process. However, this process isn't accelerated by overcoming external obstacles, but rather through your own inner growth and harmony. As one of the chosen ones, it's important to understand that our evolutionary process is speeding up due to the new energies arriving on the planet. Each of us experiences these changes in a unique way, in alignment with our essence and the plans we made before birth. Ascension involves allowing your energy to flow, transforming past beliefs and experiences, as well as the frequency at which you vibrate. During this transition, you may experience intense symptoms, such as sudden changes in temperature and powerful energies, signaling that you're adjusting to a higher vibration. Old patterns and beliefs might resurface for purification. Feelings of restlessness, muscle aches, changes in appetite, memory lapses, and a deep need for rest are signs that your body and spirit are aligning with these new energies. Your sensitivity to your surroundings might increase, making strong smells, bright lights, and certain sounds almost unbearable, but this will balance out over time. Other symptoms, such as tingling sensations in your limbs, blurry vision, floating sensations, and shifts in sleep patterns, are normal during this process. You might also feel intense nostalgia, a longing to find your place, or experience irritability and melancholy as you release old energies. This is a crucial part of your spiritual growth. Keep the faith, trust the process, and remember that you are not alone on this journey. Be aware that not all physical and emotional discomforts are necessarily ascension symptoms. Sometimes your body or mind is simply asking for attention and care. As you release more layers of old patterns that no longer serve you, you get closer to your true core, the center of your being, where the part of you that is ready to unify and manifest your full essence in the world resides. It may be tempting to project your frustrations onto others, as you've done before, but now you're tired of blaming others and seeking external justification. You're committed to doing the inner work necessary to create and experience life in the fifth-dimensional Earth. This plane of existence is achieved when you recognize that everything and everyone outside of you is also within you. By making peace with all the diverse energies, both inside and outside yourself, you'll begin to notice signs of a new day dawning. You are part of a movement to co-create a new era, one of enlightenment. This journey happens through introspection and discovering your true self beyond all illusions. Some people call these illusions a fabricated reality, and I understand why, but it's not science fiction, it's the nature of your universe. There are no villains in your story, only you, a being of source energy, creating your own experiences. To build this beautiful new Earth in the fifth dimension, it's essential to look inward, find the light, joy, laughter, and love, as these are the colors with which you'll paint the portrait of the new Earth. You have the power to do this now, and nothing can stop you. Feel this truth in your soul, and share it if it resonates with you. We are in the age of revelation, and you are already part of it, even if subconsciously. You are returning to a time that has passed, a time that no longer exists. Significant changes have taken place, and the timeline has shifted. We are at the end of a cycle, and you have already completed this transition. You are now on a higher plane of existence, and your brothers and sisters are ready to welcome you. Take the leap. They are waiting for you with open arms. Don't worry about anything else. By doing this, you'll realize that you're helping to create a reality based on love and compassion. Trust in your ability to transform and illuminate the world around you, starting with yourself. As this transformation continues, It's important to maintain your progress and keep the flow going. Pay attention to divine signs and synchronicities around you. Understanding the codes of the universe is crucial, as they contain the answers you seek. Remember that everything is temporary and constantly changing. Observe your daily life closely and be aware of the signs. The answers are always around you. We are living in pivotal times. Don't look back, keep moving forward. I have deep affection for all of you. If this message touches your heart, share it with the world. Many people are going through similar experiences. Leave comments, talk to others. They may be right next to you or on the other side of the world. You are experiencing this connection now. Strangers may feel like old friends, while some people may distance themselves or feel uncomfortable in your presence. But that doesn't matter. What truly counts is your character, who you are and how you navigate this moment. The true essence of humanity isn't found on social media but in your actions, choices, and vibrational frequency. Revealing the truth is an honor. It's not enough to simply speak the truth. You must live it, and that's what we're doing as we ascend. You are becoming stronger and renewed because your vibrational frequency is evolving. Stay strong. If you're still with me, thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed this content and would like to see more, consider subscribing to the channel.